Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Okay, so today we're tackling time management,
Ooh, time management.
which I have to say, I feel like we could do a deep dive on time management like every week
Every week.
and still not scratch the surface.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
So we found this snippet that's just called How to Master Time Management.
Oh, okay.
And as always, catchy title, not a lot to go on,
Right.
but I think that's where the deep dive comes in.
Yeah. I think the idea of mastering time management, it's intriguing.
Absolutely.
But, where do you even begin?
Right. Like, I haven't quite figured out how to, stop time
Right.
or bend it to my will.
Yeah, you and everyone else.
Yes.
So, I mean, the language itself is a little intimidating.
It is a little
When
intimidating.
you think about it, right?
Yeah.
How do you manage time?
Right.
It's more about...
time's going to do what time's going to do.
Exactly. Time is going to keep marching on.
Yeah.
So it's really, I think, more about understanding our own relationship to time.
Okay.
Maybe that's a better way to think about it.
I like that, yeah.
How do we perceive time? How do we prioritize tasks? And then how do all of those things reflect our deeper values and goals?
Yeah, that's a really good point. And, that kind of leads me to thinking about the word mastery.
Yeah.
In that snippet title, How to Master Time Management.
Right?
Because it suggests something a little bit deeper than just,
Yes.
checking things off a to-do list.
Totally.
Which we all know is,
Important, but not the whole picture.
part of it, but not the whole picture.
Exactly.
So what does it actually mean to, master our time?
Well, I think mastery is about aligning your actions with your goals and your values,
Right.
understanding your own personal rhythms.
Okay.
Are you a morning person? Are you a night owl?
Yeah, are you a procrastinator?
Exactly.
Hey.
Understanding those things about yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can kind of work with your natural tendencies.
Work with time.
Not against it.
Instead of against it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. And that kind of reminds me of this whole idea of, the scarcity mindset
Oh, yeah.
that I know comes up a lot.
Definitely.
When we talk about time management, it's this feeling of, never enough hours in the day.
Yeah. Always rushing.
Always behind.
Yeah. Feeling like you're constantly
Yes.
playing catch up.
Yes, exactly. And so I guess one of the keys then
Yeah.
to mastering our time is figuring out how to move away from that scarcity mindset
Absolutely.
to a more empowered way of thinking about time.
Right. Because you do have time.
You do have time.
It's just a matter of how you choose to use it.
Okay, so how do we actually start to make that shift?
Well, I think a good starting point is awareness.
Awareness. Okay.
Just try tracking your activities for a few days.
Oh, write it down.
Yeah. What are you actually spending your time on?
Yeah. And that can be kind of scary.
It can be a little eye-opening.
Eye-opening, yes.
But it's also incredibly valuable because you might be surprised at how much time gets eaten up by things
Yes.
that aren't really serving you or your goals.
So doom scrolling.
Exactly.
Or just
getting lost in the internet rabbit hole.
yeah.
We've all been there.
So, okay, so we track our time, we figure out where it's actually going.
Right.
Then what?
Then you can start making intentional changes.
Okay.
Right. So you can start to identify those time wasters
Okay.
and reclaim that time for things that are more important to you.
So I guess that's where all the different, time management tips and tricks and techniques come in.
Exactly.
Like time blocking and the Pomodoro technique and all that stuff.
Yeah, all those things are really just frameworks
Okay.
to help you structure your time more effectively. And different things work for different people.
Oh, absolutely.
One that I'm always a fan of is the Pomodoro technique.
Okay, tell us about it.
So the Pomodoro technique is really simple,
Okay.
but it's incredibly effective. Okay?
And it's really good for people who struggle with procrastination
Okay.
or who get overwhelmed by large tasks.
Right, like me.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
So the basic idea is you work in focused bursts of 25 minutes,
Okay.
followed by a short 5-minute break.
Okay.
And you repeat that cycle 4 times.
Okay.
And then you take a longer break, 20 or 30 minutes.
That's it.
That's it.
It seems almost too simple.
I know, but it's amazing how effective it can be.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
And I think one of the reasons it works so well is that it addresses a very common problem,
Okay.
which is distractions.
Yes.
It's so easy to get distracted when you're trying to focus.
Oh my gosh. Especially in our, constantly connected world.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always something vying for our attention.
Always something. Yeah.
So the Pomodoro technique really helps you stay on track
Okay.
because, you only have to focus for 25 minutes.
Right.
And then you get a break.
So it's like you're tricking your brain.
Yeah. Kinda.
A little. You're breaking down these large tasks
Yeah.
into these manageable chunks.
And it's like you're building in these little rewards
Exactly.
for yourself along the way.
Yeah. And by repeating those cycles,
Yeah.
you're actually training your brain to focus more intensely
Oh, wow.
and for longer periods of time.
So it's not just about getting things done.
Right.
It's actually like rewiring your brain
Exactly.
to be more focused.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to try this.
You should.
Okay. So we've talked about awareness.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about shifting mindsets.
Yeah.
We've talked about specific techniques.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I think the most important takeaway is to remember that time management is a journey.
Oh,
It's not a destination.
okay.
There's no one right way to do it.
Okay.
What works for one person
Yeah.
might not work for another.
Right.
So it's about experimenting,
Okay.
finding what works for you.
So it's personal.
It's very personal. And be kind to yourself along the way.
Be kind to yourself.
It's a process.
That's good advice.
And celebrate your progress.
Okay, I like that.
Don't get too caught up in the idea of perfection.
Yeah.
Just focus on making small improvements over time.
Small improvements over time.
Yes.
Progress, not perfection.
Exactly.
Okay, I love that.
So as you continue your journey toward mastering time management,
Yeah.
I'd like to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
What one small change could you make today
Okay.
to have a more positive impact on how you spend your time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's something to ponder.
Yeah, and on that note,
Yeah.
we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
But as always, there's so much more to explore.
Always.
So until next time, happy time bending, everybody.
Happy time, Ben.
And remember,
Yes.
you're in control.
You got this.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.